My name's Megan Fuller.
I'm John Fuller.
And this is our story. It was about mid-September of 2018. I was 20 weeks pregnant with our little girl, and we went to our anatomy scan to make sure everything was okay with the baby. And, we were watching her move, and she was real active and everything. And when we got done, the doctor came in and, they said that her bones were short. They were bowed in her legs and her arms, and that her feet were turned in, as in like club feet. When we were told that, I just felt like, why? Why us? A lot of fear came in, a lot of anger, and just couldn't believe it, After we processed it a little bit, and it was still really, really hard for me and him. And then that Sunday at church, got prayed for, and God was telling us that I have this baby. I have created her perfectly, and do not worry. She's perfect and she will be just fine. And so ever since that happened, I had my faith was just as strong as ever. She'll be fine, not gonna worry about this anymore. I had to go see a high-risk doctor. All the MFM doctors were just like, I think she has this certain dwarfism. And I'm just like, no. God says no, she is perfect, she's gonna be just fine. And they still didn't know what she had. And they wouldn't until she was born. The day of her birth, I was getting induced 3 weeks early. They had the NICU set up for her because they were supposed to rush her as soon as she was born to the NICU to get assessed and everything. The day finally came and she was born, and the nurses were in there, and they didn't have to take her to the NICU. And then they were expecting her to be 5 pounds. And so really, really little. And she came out with 6 pounds, 13.8 ounces, 18.5 inches long. She's just been such a huge blessing ever since then. And then the day after she was born, she got tested genetically to see what she has. And a month later, it came back that she has a very rare disease called hypophosphatasia. 10 years ago, for this disease, they had no treatments, nothing. But today, they have these shots that replace the enzyme that she doesn't produce very well to help her bones grow and for her to become strong. And she has just grown tremendously. God has just blessed us, has blessed her, has taken care of her, and he's just totally shown what he can do. This is Wrenlee Grace. She is 6 months old now. Her little feet are fixed and they look normal as ever. She's just thriving, and she is such a bundle of joy. And I just want to remind everybody that if you are dealing with fear, that fear is a liar. It speaks no truth. And that God is a miracle worker, and he is a way maker, and that he will provide for your needs in whatever is going on in your life. So just trust in him and have faith.